The types of specialists who may be able to test for and diagnose specific learning disabilities include clinical psychologist, school psychologist, child psychiatrist, educational psychologist, developmental psychologist, neuropsychologist, occupational therapist, and speech and language therapist. Sometimes, several professionals coordinate services as a team to obtain an accurate diagnosis. A learning disability can be diagnosed at any time. A child may be diagnosed during early childhood. For some people, it may be many years before they receive a diagnosis, while others may never receive a diagnosis at all. So, now let's discuss the factors that can serve as a cause of learning disability, also known as risk factors. Family history and genetics. A family history of learning disorder increases the risk of a child developing a disorder. Prenatal and neonatal risks, poor growth in the uterus, exposure to alcohol or drugs before being born, premature birth, and very low birth weight are linked with learning disorders. Psychological trauma. Psychological trauma or abuse in early childhood may affect brain development and increase the risk of learning disorders. Physical trauma. Head injuries or nervous system infections may play a role in the development of learning disorders. Environmental exposure. Exposure to high levels of toxins such as lead has been linked to an increased risk of learning disorders. Don't hesitate in seeking help from a psychologist if your child needs extra support. After all, every child is special.